Hello and welcome. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today...
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Smacks that away through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. What a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Edged it. 5 runs added there. India are 5 for 2.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Perfect, right out the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Was quick onto that in the infield. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target. 10 runs added in that over. India, 15 for 2.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field. incredible.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression, sent high and long over the rope.
Dug that out well. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice solid defensive shot. 7 runs added there. India 22 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, straight to gully.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, Yadav went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs added there. India are 56 for 3. Rabada from the Tata end. Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
27 runs added in that over. India are 83 for 3.
Absolute dominance. They kept going and going in that power play. At this rate, the records will drop in no time. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the form.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. That is quite extraordinary. Pandya, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Out. Good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. A direct hit and this could be gone. Wow, that's missed the lot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Great shot, through the gap. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 114 for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Maharaj, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Eight runs added there. India are 122 for 4. Norkia from the Tata end. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. The throw misses. Close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Runs added there. India are 143 for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. India finish off the over without troubling the scorers and losing a vital wicket. Can it get any worse?
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flies to the boundary for 6.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 17 runs out of there. India are 150 for 6. Maharaj from the Garware Pavilion end. Misses everything. Was quick onto that in the infield. Trouble! Swept away but finds the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Three added in that over. India are 153 for 7.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Oh, whack! Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond? Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Too good. That is huge.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Jensen will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Oh, great ball. Beats the field with a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Well, cheeky, gets onto it early and sweeps that one away to the boundary.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Gone. Great reflexes. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Big edge. Over India, 181 for 9. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Good pick up, big chance. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive. Rabada coming back into the attack. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Drilled that one away. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That'll be a dead ball.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap. This should be close. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Big edge, where's that going? Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Ouch, that looked nasty. Singh from the Garware Pavilion end.
The captain going with an aggressive field. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. that one. What a delivery.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Finds the fielder with that shot. India with a massive shout.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for four, surely. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. The bowler looks really confident. Straight to the fielder. Rana too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for four more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Bumrah from the Tata end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. De Kock muscles that away, flat and hard and four more.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Brilliant diving stop. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. catch in the crowd.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 59 for 2.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Got that away nicely. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Super catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Going with spin now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. Padding up to that. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Chakravarti from the Tata end. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 77 for 4.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
And gone. Brilliant catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Get over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Out. That is catch of the series. Second with a one-handed dive. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Rabada ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Chakravarti having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just 1 more to get 5 in this innings. Nearly gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. India with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Patel from the Garware Pavilion end. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Onto the front foot, certain shot should be four.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
This could be out. And gone. Deep point, needed to move around a fair bit, has taken a wonderful catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. As a bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. No, terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edged, unplayable. That's a confident appeal. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Big edge, where's that going? End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Shot on the front foot, no one's getting that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Sharma, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Straight to the fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Brilliant shot there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, fantastic catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.